What are you? It's a button. What are you doing?
But this is like a custom shirt that Domino made, and I can't figure out what the fuck it's going
Well, I think the
on.
answer is stop getting custom shirts by Domino.
I don't know if that's
Would you
the
a clap
full
slate?
answer to the question. Do what?
A clap.
The clap slate, Bob. You know, on a podcast when we clap slate.
Well, I just want to do my collar. I would like to start after I get my collar on.
Oh my god.
Caller, I hardly even know her.
Asking to start after getting dressed feels very reasonable to me.
But this is
Well,
the
don't
best
come on the
Sibling
thing
Rivalry
until
content.
you
This
already
is
dressed.
Monet, you're most unfiltered.
What you
That's
said,
Monet, the
Jacob?
queen of want to be unfiltered.
I'm always unfiltered. Bob is always trying to give these people a false perception of reality of who he is.
Yeah, I get dressed. Getting dressed is a false perception of reality. Everybody watch out. Getting dressed
Are you
is
putting
a
on
false...
are you putting on a dress shirt and a tie?
Yeah, Monet, I have worn a tie and a dress shirt on this podcast, and every time I do, you're like, you never do this.
Okay,
and I do
but
it.
you're sitting in your house for I don't understand.
Monet, I have been sitting in this home wearing a tie several times, and you always go, why are you wearing a tie? And I'm like, sometimes I wear a dress shirt and a tie. And every time I do it, you act like it's this crazy thing.
Previously, you were
every time.
You're like going to do something, or you're coming from an event. Like there was
I get dressed for sometimes I put them on just for this. By the way, sometimes I'm not wearing pants and I get dressed just for this thing. Jacob has seen me do this. Jacob can vouch for that.
He wants to be a little bit more stylish. He has a stylist. He's doing outfits. Like he had that cute outfit on the last episode we did. So he's trying to make sure he's bringing it every episode. So,
all right, 1, 2, 3.
And even though we didn't clap, we're keeping all that in so they see the real you.
And Monet, it's not like you've never seen me get dressed for the podcast. I do this often. Me and Jacob I'd be like, let me figure out what to wear, and I go to the closet and I pick something to wear for the podcast. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. I'm trying to do that more often as opposed to just rolling out of bed in a beat up baseball cap or a fake gold chain, a fake septum piercing, and a raggedy singlet.
Okay, so Andy said this video is very interesting. It's this like straight bros. They're wearing like crop tops. They're wearing like gay apparel to the gym. Gay apparel, right? Like very like what gay men wear to the gym. And I'm like, and it's a little disturbing. I think that straight men are now appropriating gay culture and gay fashions. And I think as gays, we need to get really gay. Like I'm talking about bring back the 80s singlet. I'm gonna come out with one, a thick icon one.
So I think that that the crop tops of the gym wasn't originally a gay thing.
It was very 80s. It was the 80s.
Yes, I don't know that is a gay thing. I think
it has become. The gays are crop. I mean, you don't see straight, but now straight guys are wearing crop tops like out and stuff. When they have not been doing that since the 80s.
It sounds like what you're saying is gay guys were appropriating this other fashion, and then straight guys are just doing it again.
Together. We did it together. We all did it
together.
You
don't know that. You weren't there.
But I've seen it. I've seen the history of it.
Yeah, but I don't know that it was like, I don't think I don't know that wearing crop tops is, I mean, wearing crop tops is a little bit gay today, but initially speaking, like those short basketball shorts, those short athletic shorts, athletic wear used to be very crop tops, very short shorts, very high socks, very off the shoulder, and it was just kind of like a thing that people were doing.
And short guys stopped doing it. Gay men kept on doing it. And now it's considered very gay now. If you
think gay guys stopped doing it for a long time too, actually.
No.
The 90s, Mo.
No, the 90s. We kept on doing it though. Like a small segment of our population did. So they kept it alive.
You are making up history. I don't know if it's true or not. I can't verify if any of this is true, but you are just stating fact as truth with I don't think you know if those things, yes, I don't know if those things are true. So like, what are your sources?
Life.
Okay, that's not a source.
Yes, life can be a source. Absolutely can be a source.
That's called anecdotal evidence.
No, life can be a source. Anyway, I say all this to say, gay guys, I think we got to get really, really, really gay at the gym. I'm talking about wrestling singlets and like bringing back like full faggotry at the gyms.
I think you should have fun doing that. That sounds like a lot of fun for you.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever wear a singlet to the gym?
No. Why is that funny?
Yeah, you didn't.
Why is it so funny to you that I don't want to wear a singlet to the gym?
No, it's just you didn't even ruminate. Like you're just like, no, you didn't even think about it for a sec.
Well, I know that I don't want to wear. I mean, do you want to wear a suit to the gym?
A what?
Do you want to wear a suit to the gym?
Let me think about it.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. What's our topic today? You are so you so fake. You fake as hell.
Nigga,
I'm making a fake experience. You is fake as hell, bitch. Ruminate on it.
Ruminate. What?
People who wear jeans to the gym are very strange, though.
I will. Yes, wearing jeans to the gym is insane. It's craziness.
But I see it a lot
A lot.
on the internet. Yeah, I see it a lot on the internet and in person.
How often are you in person seeing people in jeans at the gym? Like on average.
I would say I see someone at least one person in jeans every time I go to the gym. At least one person in jeans. Every time I go to the gym, there's one person in there in jeans, and there's another person there in flip flops or sandals. Every time
when
I
you're
go.
lifting, flip flops and sandals, that's not weird. If you're only going to the gym to lift, that's not weird.
It is. It's weird too. It's dangerous. That's where it's the most dangerous.
Yeah, but there's something about like a lot of guys at like weightlifting gyms. They don't wear sneakers. They wear like flies because you want to take them off so they can like get like more to the ground. It's like a thing with bodybuilders for sure.
It just seems dangerous.
It does seem dangerous. A weight could fall on your foot and crush it, but it's like better.
I mean, not that a tennis shoe would protect your foot that much anyway.
But
It's not like you're wearing Timberlands.
Like if a 50-pound weight falls on your shoe as opposed to just your outright foot, you're gonna get. I mean, it's gonna hurt.
I mean, imagine it's not like you're wearing Timbs to the gym. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'm not a expert, and I don't know what you all should wear to the gym. I know that I wear some Asics. I have a pair of Asics that I wear when I go to the gym.
I just don't know how. I mean, I go to the gym probably at least minimum 5 times a week, and I rarely see someone with jeans. I'm just kind of flabbergasted that you see them every time you go. That's kind of wild.
Well, it's interesting. You don't think that my life is enough evidence?
I am not.
Life. My evidence is life. Life.
Stop.
Isn't that weird how that works for you and not for me? Life.
Nigga, are you in fucking middle school?
Maybe. Maybe I am. What's it to you?
Why are you saucy today? What's the problem?
You ask me this you ask me this all the time, and you always ask me why I'm saucy. You always ask why I do things that I'm always doing. Why are you putting on a tie? Why are you saucy? Why do you have an attitude, bitch? Why are you still shocked is the question?
Because I thought I knew you. I guess I don't.
Apparently you don't, because we are fucking 12, 13 years into this friendship, but you're still asking me the same questions.
No, you don't even know. Are we 12 or 13? Do you even fucking know, bitch?
Do you?
Yes, I do.
How many? When do we meet?
We're 12 years into this fucking friendship.
When do we meet?
You don't even know where we met. Do you remember the first place we ever met? Do you remember that?
Yeah, the Ritz. I remember meeting. I remember you behold me before I behold you. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You were aware of me before I was aware of you.
You're so proud.
Yeah.
You're
fan.
so proud.
You were a fan.
I was a fan of yours. Okay.
Yeah. I'm so like leaky. I'm like it's driving me crazy. Like my nose is stopped up.
Oh my god! I think I have a sinus. Too. You got me sick. I got sick, bitch. Last night I was going through it. I am sick.
I think I have like a sinus infection, so I can't breathe through my nose, and because my nose is blocked up, my eyes are just so watery, and I have just been. There are tissues on every surface of my home, every counter, every surface, every spot. I'm just sitting in my home on my break. I feel like I'm melting. I'm so over it. I'm annoyed. I'm very irritated.
That we got a sinus infection at the same time.
I mean, Jacob didn't get sick, and I slept in the same bed as him.
Andy's not sick either, but
these fucking white people, these immune systems. These white immune systems ain't no joke. These niggas will outlive anything, honey. See, look at us. Lord have mercy. Y'all shout out to everybody with a sinus infection. That's today's shout out.
Yes. And I'm like,
shout out to anybody right now with a sinus infection.
And I'm like, of course, right before Christmas, like we were gonna go. It's just, yeah, I'm a mess. Anyway, but it's almost Christmas Eve, Roberta.
Hey sis, it's Christmas. Gonna wipe you off of my wish list.
Trixie Mattel DJ'd at the Netflix party I went to, and she played the RuPaul Christmas album from top to bottom. I was like, oh my god, bitch, she is serving her master.
Maybe she just likes the album. You ever think that's possible?
No, it's a good album. Have you listened to it?
No. I DJ'd the Netflix Halloween. That wasn't Netflix. I lied. That wasn't Netflix. That was Spotify. I DJ'd the Spotify Halloween party years ago because Trixie ruptured her spleen, or like
no, it was her appendix.
Appendix. There it is. Trixie ruptured her appendix.
Which wasn't the finish him.
You can't rupture a spleen, right? Isn't that a thing?
I don't think so. Your spleen is like,
You're thinking of spine.
what's your spleen? The spleen is like something like your bladder, right? Or your something down there.
No. Oh God, sibling biology.
The spleen is a fist-sized organ in the upper left side of your abdomen, next to your stomach and behind your left ribs.
Yeah, you can rupture a spleen.
It's an important part of your immune system, but you can survive without it. So Trixie,
Yeah.
So Trixie could have done the party. You can live without it, bitch.
She's fake. She was lying. So me and Jacob went to do the party together, and who did I run into? Lizzo came in dressed as, I know I'm sick. The one where we're sick.
Just holding your head.
Correct. Because I don't feel well. I'm trying to look extra nice because I don't feel well. Lizzo came in dressed as Baby Yoda and performed randomly, unprompted,
Gag.
unannounced.
Did y'all talk? Did you say hi to her?
No, because she was already performing by the time I went and I told like Zach or some friend of mine who was there. I was like, oh my God, Lizzo's in there performing. They're like, no, she's not. And I was like, no, she is. Lizzo's dressed as Baby Yoda, and she's performing songs from she's performing About Damn Time. And they were like, no, she's not. I was like, okay, well, all right, you don't have to believe me, but just so you know, Lizzo's in there right now. And then they were like, whatever. They never believed me. And then the next day they were like, oh my God, Lizzo was. I was like, yeah, dressed as Baby Yoda performing About Damn Time, like I fucking told you,
Because
bitch.
okay, you're acting like it's in a crazy alternate on a different multiverse where you'd be doing a bit.
But I'm saying I was doing a bit this time. I was like, damn. Also, I read it a Troye Sivan, but I didn't realize he was Troye Sivan because he was in like costume. I also wasn't super aware of Troye Sivan at the time. I'm a little more aware of him now because of the success of his songs and stuff. But he kind of low-key had on like some like skeleton makeup and like and I remember being like, oh my God, those pants look really, I didn't know who he was. I was like, wow, these pants look really expensive. He was like,
I ran into this. So
I was like, oh, work.
I went to with Andy. Where was it? Oh, that party that you and Jacob didn't come to for Orville Peck after it was the release of his show.
Why can't be the party me and Jacob didn't come to? Why can't it be Orville Peck's party?
Because
you could have said Orville Peck's party.
This is kind of important. It makes sense with the story.
Why you gotta throw in a little shit like that?
So y'all didn't come.
I have to get tissues. I'm literally leaking, and I'm not wearing pants.
Oh my
Have you started
God.
the God of War DLC?
Oh, we haven't. We downloaded it. We'll probably play it today.
Yeah, you gotta. It's pretty great.
Is it? How long is it? Have you finished it already?
No, I haven't. I haven't played that much because now I'm visiting family in New Mexico.
All right.
So I'm not by my PlayStation anymore. But
Okay.
what I played was good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
The worse I feel, the more I'm gonna keep adding to the outfit till I feel nice.
What are you adding now? Oh, is this your Uber outfit? Your Lyft outfit?
Yeah, it's a lift. Oh my God.
I corrected myself. Anyways, it was a party that y'all didn't come to, and then afterwards, Orville was like, let's go to my manager's having a party. Let's go. So he went to this house party in the hills, and Lizzo was there. Troye Sivan was there. Lizzo had already left, but Troye Sivan was still there when I got there. And we said hi. I don't think he knew who I was though, because you didn't say no. Maybe he did. He just didn't acknowledge it.
What is the prevalence of me and Jacob not coming to the party?
Because y'all would have experienced this as well, but y'all didn't come to the party.
That we would just experience the fact that there was a party with Lizzo and Troye Sivan that we were literally just at.
Well, you were just
Another
telling
one?
me about a party you went with Lizzo and Troye Sivan. I'm like, oh, I also went to a party with Lizzo and Troye Sivan.
It's just weird you threw in that in random detail because you guys like didn't come. Because this is a party you and Jacob weren't invited to. Like this is one of those parties that like it was a little more elite because this one's home and like you and Jacob weren't invited. Anyway, so
Y'all were invited. Y'all didn't come.
I don't know if that's true. And then also so the other thing at the party was there was this girl. Like I was trying to get through this doorway, and this girl was like in the doorway. She would not move. Like she was tall. This girl was tall. And I was like, "Excuse me," and she ignored me. And I was like, "Excuse me."
At the Spotify party.
Excuse me. And this bitch, I had to like wiggle, like low key bump into her to get out. Anyway, I didn't realize she was actually waiting to go in and perform.
At Spotify, at the Spotify party?
Yeah, it was Caliucci. I was like, excuse me.
Well, which is so funny because everyone came like, "Oh my god, Bob and Monet are so whack." They didn't realize that I think Mirage was doing she was doing a nod to Kali Uchis outfit. I'm like, bitch, you think I know what Kali Uchis wears when she performs? I don't know one song she has, Telepatia. That's it.
We should take a break until we'll talk more about Kali Uchis when we get back.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, even still, with that context, I still don't think the outfit was appropriate to walk into the workroom of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I don't remember which outfit it was, but I didn't like it, and I'm sure my opinion has not changed much since I left.
I vaguely remember it was like it was like red, and there was two pieces, and the top was kind of like bunched in the middle, and I think the skirt was red, and the top was like a white/cream with red roses on it, I believe.
Oh wow, look at you! You remember.
I have a pretty good memory. It kind of traps in certain things, except like numbers and names. When it comes to like numbers and names, faded away. When it comes to like pictures,
And choreo, you remember choreo very well.
And lyrics, I remember words. Lyrics get stuck in there. Speaking of lyrics, have you seen that video of fucking Nikki on stage at Jingle Balls? She's like on her stomach going, body.
You are so black. You seen that picture of Nicki Minaj at Jingle Balls? Is the Jingle Ball? It's one ball.
How you know?
Because I've hosted it.
So now you're the Jingle Ball historian.
You are so black.
Because you hosted it one time.
You see Nicki Minaj doing Jingle Balls.
You hosted Jingle Ball one time. Now you are you're the Smithsonian of Jingle Ball.
Okay, I hosted the gifting thing once, and I also presented an award.
First of all, you hosted something backstage. You did not host a jingle. You were not on stage introducing people at Jingle Ball. Let's be clear.
I did go on stage the year that
Let's be clear, trash box. You hosted the whole Jingle Ball. Like it was like Monet came out was introducing all the stars. You hosted the Jingle Ball.
No, okay. So one year I literally said. I said I hosted the thing backstage one year. And
no,
one year
you said I hosted the Jingle Ball. You said I hosted.
I went on to
gaslight me.
No, I went on and I fixed it later on. You're
not about to gaslight me, you dirty bitch. Maybe see this video of Nicki Minaj. She's on her stomach at Jingle Ball. One jingle, one ball.
No.
And she's doing everybody.
Everybody.
And she's only. You know the song, any niggas fuck everybody.
Oh, yeah, so good.
But she's only saying the word body. So the track is going like, any niggas fuck, she goes, body, body. And she's on her stomach, like kind of twirling her feet.
Oh, I
and folks
see it.
are like,
I see it.
Watch it real quick. Everyone's like
Nicki Minaj doing the bare minimum at Jingle Ball.
And folks are like me at work when the manager as soon as the manager leaves, body, body. Ah! But I also feel like did you ever did y'all ever shape show up when the manager came around?
Yeah, I mean I was always a good employee, but of course, anytime your boss or your supervisor or your manager is there, you're doing more, like you're doing the most. Like, yeah, I think everybody does that.
I would say this. I may be sick, but my skin looks really great today.
People, I can't because we're recording is very blurry. I can't really see, but you look like a character from Inside Out, the little pixelated character. I don't know what the fuck you look like.
Well, I'll have you know that my skin looks very beautiful today.
I believe you.
And I think that the poutiness of my eyes is low key giving me like a little Smiziana. like because I've been rubbing my eyes and they're raw. It like low key looks like I did like a little. It looks like I did like a little eye.
Okay, y'all. Bob is trying to put on. Bob fully got a procedure, and you know I'm gonna tell your tea. Bob got eye puffing surgery.
Yeah, I got my eyes puffed. You caught me. You know what I did use the other day? I used some one size eyebrow filler. I was just sitting around and I was like, oh, this eyebrow brush is in this drawer. I have, you know how it is. There's makeup in every drawer in my house. You open up a drawer, there's some random makeup there. So I filled in my eyebrows and I was like, oh my God, I look crazy with eyebrows.
Did you take a picture from her so we could? I don't think I've ever seen your brows filled in as like out of drag. I don't know what that even looks
I
like.
mean, I could probably do it during our next break and then let you see it. It's really simple. It's actually really. I mean, this is not a commercial. This is not like a covert commercial for one size. We need to do a
Yeah,
commercial for
Patrick
mama.
Star is not writing a check, so stop talking.
During the break, it's just like a spoolie with some product on it, and I'll just like roll it through my eyebrows and I'll let you see.
You know, it is something. It is so satisfying for me to see someone like Patrick Star that I've been following Patrick Star for like since Instagram first came out. I was like following him on there, and I used to see his YouTube videos to see just how far he's gotten with his product and his business. Like it's just so satisfying to see someone like that like reap the benefits of what it seems like to me. And because we're friends, we've hung out a few times. Like a lot of hard work, and it's like really
Oh,
nice
you're
to see.
besties. You start a podcast?
What?
Oh, y'all besties. You about to start a podcast?
Oh my God. Anyway,
Oh,
it is
oh,
nice to see. And I think that is a big reason too why people love Beyonce because we've all grown up with Beyonce. We were watching TV with her first performance and to see her now. So it's like satisfying. It's like see an artist grow over 30 years of their career.
yeah,
I didn't start with
yeah.
Madonna. So I don't have that sort of Madonna. You know what I mean? But Madonna started way before my time. For people who are loyal Madonna fans who have been with her for her 40-year career, I can imagine how satisfying to see an artist that you remember her first performance when she was not nobody, but just coming out. It's like what it is now. Like that's probably so good to feel like.
Madonna listens to the episode like, how I get in this?
Now how I get it.
Now, Madonna said, how I get in this? Monet said, I'm not happy for Madonna. I don't care about Madonna and her.
Wait, what do you say? How did you deduce that from? How do you take that
He
from
said,
what I
I grew up with. I didn't grow up with Madonna, so I don't like watching her succeed. Does nothing for me.
You are so annoying.
When did Oh my God, am I continually getting frozen? This is gonna be an editing nightmare for the editors.
Well, what's wrong with y'all internet? Why y'all always got shitty internet over there?
That feels like a personal attack.
It is.
Yeah, and it felt, and you know, it was received how it was given. And I'm trying to hit a little return to sender real quick. That's my goal. A little return to sender moment, honey.
Okay, here's a question: should we start doing the sibling holiday party every year?
It seems like a lot to plan.
I mean, not more than a regular bitch. You used to plan parties every year for Halloween for Bloodbath.
I did 2. We literally did 2.
Okay, so you used to do. Okay.
I mean, every year. I mean, I've been in nightlife for like 16 years or 15 years. You're like every year I did 2. By the way, they were great. They were a lot of fun. I think I might have done actually 3 actually. Because one year
there was the one with Kimchi, the one
with Kim. No, sorry, Kim, Trixie. I think I did 2 because I did one at we did one at what's that place? Copacabana.
The Trixie one was at Stage 48. The Kim one was at Copacabana.
Kim was at Copacabana. Yeah.
Okay. And then you did a third one after.
Where? With who?
Where?
I thought we did another one. The one where we were Little Red Riding Hood, and
that was the Copa. That was the one with Kim.
With Kim.
No, it wasn't the one with Kim. There was one year when Kim wore the blood, like Kim wore the blood outfit.
Oh, we did Kim 2 years in a row. That's what it was. We did Kim 2 years in a row because one time Kim came as a teddy bear, and one time Kim came as a blood thing. Yeah. The very first one Kim was dressed in was the blood thing. You're right, Jake. We did 2 with Kim and 1 with Trixie.
Got it.
We did Kim, Trixie, Kim. That's what it was. And Monet was hired too, even though she was late.
I was not late.
You didn't even show up on Halloween. It was November 1st when you showed up.
I was not late. You're such a liar. First of all, the reason why I had such a fucking fierce record in New York was because I was on time. I would show up to my gigs on time. My gigs would start on time. That was like a big thing about me. So don't you dare try to tarnish my name.
No, you weren't late. I'm just kidding. It's all a bit. Lizzo's not really in the other room performing. It's about them time dressed as Baby Yoda. That's all a bit. None of it's real. Do you remember when Madonna first came into your life?
Madonna first came into my life. I want to say I was probably in like high school, maybe. No, you know what? No, I'm lying. Madonna came into my life like when I started going out to clubs. So around like 22, 23. Like when I started
Do
going
you
out to
remember the
gay clubs and
songs?
doing drag. I think Vogue. I think like me being conscious of Vogue and how like popular or how like how Vogue affected the queer community. Like when I was like later on, like when I would go to gay clubs and when the song came on, everybody would like get crazy. I was like, oh, people love this song. That's how I was introduced to Madonna. What about you?
Interesting. Don't Tell Me. The video where it's like her country song, kind of her country vibe. And this is around the time, I think this is around the time she kissed Britney Spears too. I was in high school or maybe middle school. I was in like 8th, 9th grade. We'll do an episode about Madonna one day. Maybe we'll do a Diva series. Maybe we'll do like a Beyonce episode, a Madonna episode, a Patti LaBelle episode.
Oh, I like the
Who would you
Diva
like?
series. That's good.
Who else would you like to do one on? I would like to insert into the room Patti LaBelle, Madonna, and have you seen Anita Baker on tour lately?
Bitch. Yes.
Turn off
Kicking
the
people out her
camera, baby.
concert.
I don't know who you want. Move back.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I'm obsessed. I'm low key on her side. Is that horrible that I'm low key on her side? I don't even know what happened, but I just thought it was funny. She's an ornery old lady. I mean, part of me is like, girl, you can't ask people to not record at a concert. That's crazy. But I think when I say I'm on her side, just that it's funny. Like it's just that it's funny. This she's like one of my aunts being like I have this aunt named Aunt Hazel who just does not like her. My Aunt Hazel and my Uncle Scotty do not like their pictures being taken. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know. They do not want anyone to take pictures of them. They don't want you to take videos of them. They do not want to exist digitally. They do not want a digital footprint. They do not want to exist on the internet. And I do not know why.
And so, like, let's say you had a family function, you take the picture, they're like, now, Chris, delete that.
They'll get in the picture, but begrudgingly. But if you get a picture of them just by themselves, that's not cool. If it's just them, they will get in a group picture. But if you just point a camera at them, especially if you're recording a video, nah.
Is that going to be us later when kids have holograms? I'm like, I don't want myself on none of that hologram stuff.
Well, it's not like my Aunt Hazel existed during video, and she wasn't born before the invention of video. She's in her 60s. I don't think anyone is currently alive before video. Obviously, she was alive before camera phones. Obviously, I was alive before camera phones.
Start?
Video?
When was video?
Film was over 100 years old.
No, it's in 1951.
No, 1951?
Oh, yeah, no, there's no way. 1888.
I was say what? I was like, there were shows before 1951. That's crazy. I think that The Wizard of Oz came out in like the 30s.
Well, I was just gonna say that's before video, but no, if they caught it on video, they record. It was played on video. They recorded on video.
Wait, what? If they caught it on video, they played on what? What did you say?
Nothing. Don't listen to me.
What the fuck was that? That's before video. They caught it on video. They play it on video. Also, I want to quickly say too that
historians widely believe that Louis Le Prince made the first ever motion video in 1988 using a single camera lens. This video, Roundhay Garden Scene, is a 2-second silent film showing people walking in a garden. Yeah.
They say Thomas Edison stole the idea of the movie. Like he stole the invention.
Who? Thomas Edison?
He stole the invention of the movie from like some French guy.
Yeah, Louis Le Prince.
Oh, so now Louis getting his just due. Apparently, Thomas Edison was like a mafia level like thief and like vulturepreneur. I just coined that term.
Did he not? So was there other things that he said that he invented that he didn't?
Apparently, he stole all of his inventions. Not all, but like a lot of them. Like he was just like walking around just like pretending to invent stuff when he didn't invent like almost any of it.
8 inventions that Edison
from other inventors
took credit for. Oh my god!
Isn't that crazy?
The electric chair. He funded he
fact,
funded
let's take a little break.
The electric chair.
In fact, let's take a little break from our ads and for some ads, and we'll talk about it. And I'll put my eyebrows on. Hold on. Actually, I don't feel like putting my rose on. Actually, I'll do it. I'll do it for this podcast. I'll do it. BRB. Have you seen
what?
the what? I put. I don't know where it is. I put the product down and it just like you never. I don't know where it is, so I can't. Have you seen any of the drama surrounding the Color Purple press tour?
I mean, the Taraji thing, her saying about getting paid better.
And now a lot of these fans are online speculating that she has beef with Oprah. Like the fans are online. There are these fans online who are like all of a sudden have become like body language experts. And they're coming with these theories of like, look here, you can see here that Taraji P. Henson is moving away from Oprah, and Oprah don't like her, and look at how they touch, and Oprah touches everybody, but she don't touch Taraji. And then Taraji released a statement being like, it's not, basically being like, y'all, it's not Oprah.
Right.
I said what I said.
saw that.
She's like, Oprah's the one who advocated for me. And black women need to stick together. And everyone's like, Taraji's being forced to say this.
People think that Oprah is like some mob crime boss, and she's like pulling the strings, and she's making Taraji. What about Taraji P. Henson, y'all, gives you someone made her do anything? Like Taraji has always spoken out. She's been speaking out about this for a minute now. Terrence Howard, Terrence Howard came out about his pay about Hustle and Flow. He got paid like pennies for Hustle and Flow.
How much did he get paid?
Let me look it up.
Can you Google that, Jacob? Show it to us?
Yeah, go. Can you look it up? But he did the whole thing about how much, and then now I think he's suing them again to get residuals because he recorded his track on Hustle and Flow, like that song, but he doesn't get any of the performance royalties and the publication and the publishing for it. When it's like
From a quick Google, he said he made $12,000.
$12,000
for Hustle and Flow?
Yeah, which was a huge movie back then.
Didn't he win an Oscar for it?
I think so, or nominated.
Or the film won Best Album.
Yeah, Terrence Howard
or Best Soundtrack.
He made $12,000 for Hustle and Flow. Isn't that crazy?
That sounds I want to believe that they can't possibly be right.
No, I've never seen that because I was like,
I googled. There are multiple news things that are reporting the same thing. That's what he says he got paid.
That's wild, and he won Best Actor for that. He did. He won Best Act. Nope. I just lied to you. Wait, what? Best Actor 2006. Hustle and Flow. Yeah, he won Best Actor.
Yeah.
Imagine, Monet.
Girl.
Imagine. Wait. I know 666 Mafia won for original song, not soundtrack. I don't think soundtrack is an award. They won for best song for Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp. Yeah, but the song that Terrence Howard did on it, he doesn't get any publishing for it. So I think now he's like suing them retroactively for like his publishing or something like that with the song.
Yeah, I think he did. I can't tell if he won or not because maybe it was just a nomination, but he was nominated for Best Actor for Hustle and Flow for sure. And people were kind of gagged because that year, 666 Mafia won the Oscar over Dolly Parton, who was also up for Best Song, Best Original Song.
Yeah, and Hustle and Flow grossed $23.5 million.
$12,000 is that's crazy. So what's the difference between an actor like The Rock and Terrence Howard?
I don't know.
Or like a Denzel or like a what's the guy's name? What's Aquaman's name?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, or what's Captain America's name?
Chris Evans.
What's it between Chris Evans and a Terrence Howard? Like how does that end up happening?
Okay, wait, let me just clarify, y'all. Okay, Terrence Howard was paid $12,000 for his lead role in the film as a pimp who aspires to be a rapper. His role in the Oscar-winning, he won an Oscar for Crash.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then Hustle and Flow grossed $23.5 million against the budget was only $2.8 million. And it got 2 Oscar nominations with 3-6 Mafia winning Best Original Song, while Terrence Howard lost Best Actor to Philip Seymour Hoffman in Capote. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. I mean, but I think with these Marvel movies, they're huge. They're not making $250,000. They're making like triple-digit millions of dollars. I think that's the difference.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So obviously, I guess it's the kind of movies you're in.
Yeah.
But like Hustle and Flow was a big movie.
And there should be something in a contract, right? Because if the budget was only even a $2.8 million budget Well, the person, like the face, the actor who is making people want to go see the movie should be paid more than $12,000 though. Like at least $100,000, like $3-figure $1,000, right? Like that's the face.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't work it. I don't work on. I'm not a line producer. I don't know how much of the budget that would eat up. I know how much of the budget has to go into like paying literally everyone else in the film,
Right.
the crew who's making the sets, the costumes, the licensing the music, writing the music,
Right.
paying people to write the music, and then advertising the movie after it's done. So you don't want to have your budget to go to the lead actor. That'd be wild. To one actor, that'd be wild. Not I mean, it's probably happened in the world. Again, I'm not a line producer. Maybe we should get a line. We always say we're going to get someone on the show. We never do. But I'm actually, who's a line producer? Alex Lampsos.
Oh yeah, Alex Lampsos. He is.
The other thing I can see right here, looking at it, is that Crash had not been released. Like he'd filmed Crash, but it wasn't out when they were starting to film Hustle and Flow and doing those negotiations. So he didn't have like the Oscar stuff as a thing. So he was still like that. That was the turning part of his career. Those two movies that really like put him in the upswing, and I think he started making a lot more after those two movies. But he wasn't as well known when he got cast in Hustle and Flow because Crash had not been released.
I hope he made good money for Empire. He must have. He had to make good money.
Sure
he had
did.
to.
Well, you look at what you call it, The Last of Us. Where my boo.
He's in The Last of Us.
No. I'm just talking about like the budget for that, right? I don't know how much the budget it was for the show, but what's his name? My boo Pedro Pascal. He made like $700,000, whereas the young person that starred next to him, they made like I think 50. But again, like the names, right? People are going to see the show because of Pedro Pascal is in it.
Terrence Howard made $325,000 per episode of Empire.
Is that good for a show that big? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
320, but this is also back when shows were doing like a season was 22 episodes, and he's probably on at least 15 of them.
I don't know that Empire had 22 episodes a season.
It wasn't one of those shows.
I watched.
Empire had about 12 episodes per season.
Yeah, I watched all of Empire getting ready for RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched the entire series,
and he's probably in.
Went back to you all because we did the Empire challenge on our season.
Yeah.
So I watched the entire season while sewing my outfit.
Oh my god! For season 10, they were like, "You need to be familiar with and watch Westworld." So I watched the whole first season of Westworld because of fucking Breastworld, and I'm like, I didn't need to have watched Westworld to know about this. It's like
How did you do in the challenge?
I did a good job. I didn't win, but everyone says I should have won that episode, but my runway was actually no. This is the episode. This was the one win I feel like I should have had because I did really good in the challenge, and me and Asia's runways were pretty much the same thing.
Oh, did Asia win that one?
Yeah, it was when we dressed as the old ladies, Silver Foxy.
You know, I just feel like Breastworld, this is no fault of the actors and the queens performing in it, was one of the worst written parodies they've done. Legit one of the worst ones. For me, real talk, Breastworld was the beginning of the downfall. I'm not even kidding. That was when I was like, these parodies need to stop. And I remember, because I remember thinking 9021 Ho, which was season 9, which is after mine, between you and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Breastworld was bad. When it got really bad was the American Horror Story Coven when they did for All Star 6. That was the worst one. That was one that I was like, I can't even get through. This is insane.
Did you like the Daytona Wiz one? I thought the farting thing was dumb.
I thought the first one was actually really funny. I thought it was really good, a really good bit, to be honest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it was again. We talked about this on Sibling Rivalry, which y'all can. But the gag for me is that how like they literally, and you think about it, they filmed them back to back. They come at Jada for doing like fart stuff in All Star 7, but meanwhile they had just done a challenge where the girls were farting. So it was like they were like, "Oh my god, the toilet humor! Like, stop doing it." Yet they had just recorded. That's the part that's a mind fuck to me.
Jada did a fart thing.
Yeah, on All Star 7 when we did the girl group challenge, and she was like her thing was farting. It was like Ash, and they had like giving her a note about not everything needed.
Well, I mean, how about imagine the season where Rock'em Sakura does a fart bit, and then the next season they do a whole fart parody show.
Hirokim Sakura was on the season before. I can't keep up. I can't pretend. I don't know.
See, now I see why RuPaul's always confused.
I've said this before. I get it.
Here's a quick question. Realistically speaking, how many seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race do we have left in us? We're at season 16. RuPaul is 63 years old, or 62.
So just to clarify, do you mean how many before we stop Drag Race altogether, or how much until it just becomes unwatchable?
Until the show literally just stops. Like 16 seasons is crazy, right?
Top Model went until 23.
American Idol, how many seasons was that?
I think they're still going.
But they took a break. They stopped and then came back.
Did they?
Yeah, they stopped for like a few years.
I don't remember.
I don't know how many. Let me see. How many seasons?
Survivor's on like 46 right now, right?
Yeah, Survivor is still going strong, girl.
Same host?
Same host, Jeff Probst.
21 seasons of American Idol. Wait, so there's been one host of Survivor the entire time?
Yes.
How much is he getting paid per episode? Can we figure that out, please, Jacob?
Oh yeah, can we figure that out, Jacob? I want to know how much Jeff Probst gets paid per episode.
How about Dance with the Stars? No, they had different hosts because
$200,000, but also I think he's like
how much?
$200,000 per episode. But he's also one of the main producers of the series as well. So I think he's also making money on the back end as well from producing.
He gets $200,000 per episode, and they do like 13 a season, and they do 2 seasons a year.
2 seasons every year.
This website continues to say $8 million annually from all his Survivor gains, from all the episodes he's doing, and that's just the app per episode, not including whatever he's making as a producer of the show.
I mean, how long until RuPaul's is RuPaul going to do it into her 70s?
I can see that.
We have another 8 years until so basically another. What we've done now, another I was 8. There have been 8 more, and 8 more years. RuPaul will be 70 years old.
How much do you think RuPaul is making per episode of Drag Race?
I think that RuPaul is making. I would venture to say that just from hosting alone, RuPaul's getting $400,000 per episode. But I think she's obviously making a lot more because she's a producer,
and I think she gets another cut because of her name, using her name for the show.
Or the licensing of her name. Yeah. So what do you think, Mo?
I would say RuPaul is making, I was going to say about $500,000 an episode, plus whatever she makes as the executive producer, and then plus the licensing fee for using her name for all the franchises.
So what I'm seeing on this website, which is thestreet.com, so take this as a roll with a grain of salt because you never know. This says she's making $1 million per episode.
I mean, that would be crazy. Together? I mean, in what's that? 8 episodes is 13 episodes is a year.
16 sometimes.
Honestly, she better work. And then All Stars. So 2 a year. This bitch is making like $30-something million a year. Allegedly. We don't know. Allegedly.
Lock on you!
If they ask you to host Drag Race,
I'm looking here. What it says she makes $50,000 per episode, but everything combined, because she's like one of the owners of World of Wonder, and it's like franchise and all that. It says it comes out to about $1 million episode, I think. So who knows?
Lock on you.
Okay, we don't know. This is all a lot. That Lock on You stove is expensive, honey. Money, would you host Drag Race if they ask you to step up and take the reins?
Absolutely. I would absolutely.
What if they ask you to do it? What if they ask you to do it for $50 an episode? And they're like, but you can get the experience and you can win an Emmy or something. You'll be getting experience.
$50 an episode.
What do they say? What do they listen to me? They say we'll pay for all your costumes. We'll pay your team. So you won't have any out of pocket expenses. And we just want to get a test run to see if this season is good. And if you do a good job, next season we will give you $75,000 an episode.
Yeah,
next
I'll
season.
do it for sure. Yes.
You do the $50K, the $50 an episode?
Yeah. If they're paying for everything, like all my looks, hair, shoes, costumes, yes, I would absolutely.
See, this is what Taraji was warning us about, because niggas like you taking these jobs. Now people like me and Taraji. Got to do the hard work.
That would be amazing to host Drag Race, and they take. First of all, the costumes I would get, I would just to like this. It's almost like getting everything paid for to do like my favorite theme park ride for a year. Like, yes, I would absolutely do it.
You can't do it $50. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. That feels like all of our SAG striking was for nothing.
That's not the truth. That's not the same thing.
We out there fucking be like, pay us fair wages. You're like, I do $50. Shit.
I would.
Well, you know what? Honestly, it takes a bold queen to acknowledge that and admit that. Also, this hat looks like it's from Walmart. That looks like a Walmart star on the hat, or like a Texaco hat. What's that star on your hat?
Oh, right here. Walmart.
Is that Texaco?
What?
Walmart. Doesn't Walmart have a star?
No. It's like a flower or something.
You didn't even grow up near a Walmart, so how would you know?
Bitch, I've been to a Walmart. It's been probably years I've been to a Walmart.
Walmart logo. Is there like a star or something? Am I making that up?
It's a
Walmart.
yellow
Yeah, there's
flower.
a star. There's a star. There's an asterisk in the Walmart logo. Do you see it?
Walmart logo?
It doesn't look anything like what's on your hat. I'm realizing it now, but there's an asterisk in the Walmart logo.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You've never been to a Walmart?
No, I did not say that. I said it's been years since I've been to. We don't have them here in California.
Or in New York City? Or do they have in St. Lucia?
No.
So they don't have them in Brooklyn. They don't have them in LA. They have it in Portland.
They probably do have it in LA. I think there's one in Burbank actually.
They got them in Portland.
No, not that I'm aware of. Where I live.
How about in Princeton?
No. Oh yes, there is. I mean, there's one really close by. Yes.
I'm about to say, you know where you live has at a Walmart, baby. My hometown has 3 Walmarts.
That's crazy. And that's which
is crazy because
that's where y'all country ass niggas be hanging out.
Yeah, we do. And we do. And where do you niggas hang out? At the bodega?
Yeah,
on the fucking
bodega
stoop?
at the corner store.
On the stoop? Stoop
You're
kid?
afraid to use the stoop. Leave the stoop.
Yeah, you niggas hang out at the bodega making fun of us hanging out at Walmart. We have a whole fucking Walmart. You hanging out with the bodega cat.
Bodega cat.
You know what a bodega cat is.
Yeah, bodega cats are kind of gross, especially with the ones that be like peeing on the chips on the bottom. Ew, that shit is nasty.
Well, the bodega cats are there to catch the bodega rats.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
That's not
y'all.
how
If
people
you
get
see a bodega,
cats.
let me tell you something about New York City restaurants and stores. And I'm sorry to break the news, to y'all. This is someone who worked in a couple of restaurants in New York City. Every single restaurant in New York City, I don't care if it is the nicest or the shittiest, has mice. All of them. Every single
What is that based
bodega,
off of?
every single experience, life.
But so you have not been to every restaurant? What are you talking about? Like, how do you?
Y'all, don't listen to Monet. Monet trying to save space for her town. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it a buck. That's why when Keith Lee came to New York City, he ate y'all up.
Keith Lee did not eat in New York. First of all, oh my God.
y'all
First of all,
up.
this nigga, let me tell you how bad advice. Someone directed him to get a salmon chopped cheese. No one eats a fucking salmon chopped cheese. Okay,
You know everyone
That's just
eats
fucking
salmon chopped
nasty.
cheese.
Oh,
You know that's the official sandwich of New York City. You know it's true.
no, a chopped cheese is not no salmon chopped cheese. Like,
Monet's eating Monet about to eat a sandwich chopped cheese as soon as she get off this fucking podcast.
a chopped cheese with like beef or like burger meat, not no motherfucking salmon. And also, when they send him to get a fucking dry ass bacon, egg, and cheese that look like a fucking panini, no one eats that like that. You go to someone that has like a nice, thick, juicy bacon, egg, and cheese, not no fucking panini.
It was
shit.
authentic. It was authentic New York City bacon, bucket of cheese.
Bob
Y'all
is
got ate
one of
up.
those sausage, egg, and cheese eating bitches that put like ketchup on their shit. People that put ketchup
First
on
of all-
eggs are disgusting.
First of all, I do not put. You love making up facts about me. You love to make up facts about me.
You don't
I
like
put
sausage, egg, and cheese?
I don't eat ketchup on my sausage. I eat
You
sausage
don't?
on a croissant,
Oh.
not on a biscuit. I would eat it on a biscuit, but they don't have biscuits anywhere in New York City.
We
And they don't really have biscuits in
Because it's too much
LA.
fat. We don't like stuff with all that fat. We do like on like a roll, like a hero. That's like how you eat it over here.
But yo niggas eat croissants, which is literally just fat. It's just butter. It's just butter. A croissant is all butter, bitch.
Okay, and what you think a buttermilk biscuit is? Is cottage cheese?
And also, who's this idea that New Yorkers don't eat fattening food? What do you think a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll is what is that? Weight Watchers?
It's a more
What is that?
composed bite.
What is the bacon, egg, cheese on the roll? What is that supposed to be? Jack LaLanne?
Like we're more composed. Like our food tells a story about us. Like New York City has some of the best restaurants in the world, honey. Talk about they got rice.
You think? First of all, most of the food from New York City that's telling stories is stories from other places. Let's be clear. Trash box.
I'm sorry.
I can't stop saying trash box.
What did
I
you
can't
say?
stop saying.
Most of the what?
Most of the stories, these great restaurants in New York City, they're telling stories from other places. Okay? It's like, ooh, Awash, great Ethiopian food. It's great Trinidadian food. What is it? A New York City? What is it? A steakhouse? You talking about Del Frisco's?
We're a melting
What is Del
pot.
Frisco's telling the story?
We have people from different parts of the world living. I'm sorry, it's not Clinton County where you got one type of Southern American person. No,
okay. First of all, Clayton County is a very diverse
New York
place.
City.
But I'm saying these stores are not New York. All y'all have is Del Frisco's. What is the actual New York City food? Steaks,
chopped
cheesecake,
bacon, egg, and cheese, like
cheesecake.
Okay, and what is the food of Georgia? What do y'all think y'all niggas in the South got it from?
Of Georgia? Baby, Georgia is the South is known.
Okay, so you gotta check to like all the Southern food is Georgia? No, it's not.
The South is known for its food. First of all, I just want to be very clear that one of the most famous drinks in the world was made in Georgia. Okay,
what most famous what?
One of the most famous drinks in the world was made in Georgia.
What?
Coca-Cola, Georgia.
Oh, please, are you proud of the fucking Koch brothers? Of course you would be.
First of all, the Koch brothers are not the Coca-Cola people. The Koch brothers are not Coca-Cola, Monet. That's two different entities.
I know. I didn't say that they were.
Yes, you thought the Koch brothers made Coca-Cola.
No, I did not.
Well, then why would you ask me if I'm proud of the Koch brothers when I mentioned Coca-Cola?
First of all, wipe up the little tears you got going.
Monet, just admit that you thought the Koch brothers made Coca. Then why would you ask me if I'm proud of the Koch brothers
when
I mentioned? Monet, you are. Yo, Monet shouldn't be Then who are the Koch brothers?
Which ones? There are two different ones.
You bitch.
Monet,
you are. It's okay to say. It's okay to be like, I thought the Koch brothers made Coca-Cola.
I was doing a bit.
You are so. Y'all, comment below if you think Monet was doing a bit, or if you think Monet thought the Koch brothers invented Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was a medicine that became a soda,
and they used to use it to like clean up blood at police scenes. I know this.
No.
Yes, they did.
No.
Yes, they did. Coca-Cola, the drink was used to clean. They used to use it on crime scenes to clean up blood. They absolutely did, and that is a fact.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God, let's look it up.
To clean crime scenes.
Yes.
Okay, George Johnston, a quality insurance manager for the Washington State Police Crime Division, agreed that Coca-Cola is probably not used on bloodstains. Although Johnston hypothesized that the high level of sugar in Coke may have inspired this myth, he saw no value in using Coke, the soft drink, as a cleaner.
Mythbusters, they did an episode where they tested it, and they noticed that they decided that it was myth and it was ineffective cleaner for blood.
Jacob,
so do you want to say? So can you admit you were wrong?
Jacob, first of all, no one was talking to you. You were not.
Can you admit you were wrong, please?
Jacob,
can you?
I find it real funny that Jacob be having something to say when it's in defense of his little boyfriend.
You will admit anything except you were wrong.
Jacob never popping in with facts on my stuff.
You will do.
No, Monet, that's
you
not
will
the
do
truth.
anything except say I was wrong about this.
You will do. Ask everybody. Ask the Patreons.
I have.
Monet will do anything and just admit that she thought the Koch brothers invented Coca-Cola and that she thought Coca-Cola clean crime scenes. That Monet's like, it was a bit. I didn't really think Coca-Cola clean crime. That was a joke.
Well, obviously.
So that was a joke too. You just would you just say that you were wrong about this? You lying ass bitch. Admit it.
Obviously, it was a bit. Y'all believe everything.
See, Monet, is this the kind of gaslighting you be putting Colleen through? Is this the kind of gaslighting that my niece has to be subjected to multiple times a day? I'm asking as a concerned aunt, as a concerned auntie. I need to know answers.
All right. Now I'm gonna be concerned.
You are y'all get a real taste of the real Monet shit. It's funny because y'all be swearing up and down that I gonna admit when I'm wrong. This bitch literally in the face of evidence will not admit she's just wrong about this.
The Monation, they know. Even some of the bobbleheads, they see what's going on, and they were all in on the bid, right, guys?
I cannot wait. What foods have originated in Georgia? The Peach State was the fourth state to join the United States. It is the home of Coca-Cola, and while Georgia's famous for its peaches, is also known for leading in peanuts, pecans, Vidalia onions. What else is it? What else? 7 iconic foods. Oh yeah, we're also known for our peanuts too. Oh my god, you gotta have fried chicken. It's known. It's not invented in Georgia, but Georgia is known for its fried chicken. It's known for its peanuts. Known for its low county boil. I don't know what the hell a low country boil. I don't know what the hell that is. Buttermilk pie. This is white people food. That's white Georgia. That's Meemaw's. That's Meemaw's Georgia.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you the foods invented in New York City. Okay, cheesecake, hot dogs, bacon and cheese. Egg cream, okay? Corned beef.
Egg cream. Not you brought egg cream. Wait. Do you know egg cream was actually used to clean up wounds?
Black
at
and white
Sinai Hospital.
Chicken and waffles are a New York City thing, which almost every restaurant. Bitch, the cronut. We invented the cronut in New York City, okay? Pretzels, okay?
Okay, first of all, I want to see the information on the chicken and waffle being a New York City. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I do not believe that.
Chicken and waffles is an American dish. Combined with chicken. Okay, we know all that. Famous foods from New York City. Chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles are a New York City thing, baby.
Well, where did you see that at? What's your source? Life?
Free.
So, Mona, I'm so sorry. On Wikipedia, it says chicken and waffles combined recipe first appeared in the United States in the 1600s in Pennsylvania Dutch country.
Okay.
Monet will make up. Monet is the queen of alternate facts.
I'm screenshotting this, and this is what my source is, bitch.
Pennsylvania Dutch country. Chicken and waffles is a combined recipe first appeared in the United States, the colonial period of the 1600s in Pennsylvania Dutch country.
Jay, this is what
y'all Jay, trying to take more stuff. New York has been trying to steal from Pennsylvania for too long. We're not gonna. And Philly's about to. Philly's about to rise up. Pittsburgh and Philly will join hands and storm New York City.
The only claim to fame Philly has is the fucking bell. Okay, the motherfucking Liberty Bell. They ain't got no food over there.
Maybe forgot about National Treasure Patti LaBelle.
New York does have General Tso's chicken, one of Bob's favorites.
I do. I had some last night. I literally had some last night. I can't even cap.
Yesterday afternoon, actually, I had some yesterday.
But also, girl, these motherfucking Chinese restaurants, I'd be like, I'm one person. How many people do you think are eating this? This is insane. This is too much food.
Oh, no, it's not. Bitch, it's never enough General Tso's chicken. Absolutely not.
On the screenshot you sent us, it says chicken and waffles is invented in Pennsylvania Dutch country on Wikipedia right below.
Yeah,
well, I can't. It's literally from the foods invented in New York City. Like it says. So how can it say that?
But when on the screen, it says right there, Pennsylvania Dutch country. Can you just say you're saying
it's under the foods that were invented?
Can you just say out loud, I'm wrong? Can you just say out? Can you for once say I was wrong? And it's funny because I have this weird reputation for never saying I'm wrong. I want you to scour this podcast for the past 6-7 years. I want y'all to find one clip of Monet admitting she was wrong about something. Just one. Literally one.
I absolutely have admitted I was wrong several times.
Then it won't be hard to find. Then it'll be easy to find, right? It'll be easy.
Whatever. We have to go. The podcast is over.
Oh yeah. You're getting exposed, just like you at the gym in your little singlet with your fucking dick swinging around. Exposed. My dick is
not swinging around at the gym.
I've seen. First of all, I've also seen videos. Monet acts like she goes to the gym and she like tucks it away. She does not. I've seen people that take pictures of you they post them. Everyone go to RPDR Gone Wild. Type in Monet Exchange and you will see the footages.
I will give you until the end of today to show me some pictures someone took of me at the gym. I will give you until the end of 2024.
Yeah, because you're never at the gym.
I will give it until the end of 2024 to find it. I do not post pictures like that on the internet.
We know because you have your private home gym. We know. And Monet's been acting like she goes to the gym. Monet's had a private home gym since she was a small child, and that's on period. The Burton and Burton gym, honey. 24-hour Burton Fitness.
You are out of control. I cannot handle
I'm too sick to keep doing this podcast. I'm too sick. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.